guys, it's Tori from Tori's Test Kitchen, and in this week's video, we'll be learning how to make boba milk tea. Boba milk tea, also known as bubble tea, is a Taiwanese drink invented in the 1980s. There are many variations of this drink, but for this week's video, we'll be focusing on the classic boba milk tea with a black tea base. Okay, let's begin. We are going to begin this recipe by making the milk tea. For the milk tea, first you will need 8 cups or 1.9 liters of water, 14 ounces or 400 grams of sweetened condensed milk, and 1/3 cup or 35 grams of loose leaf black tea. Turning on your stove to high, place the pot on the burner and add in 8 cups or 1.9 liters of water and bring to a roaring boil. Once your water reaches a boil, you will add in 1/3 cup or 35 grams of loose leaf black tea. Mix the tea in the pot for a minute before turning down the stove to medium heat and adding the lid on top of the pot. Allow the tea to boil on the stove for 15 minutes. Remove the lid and give the tea a quick stir. And add in 14 ounces or 400 grams of sweetened condensed milk and stir until well combined. Now turn down your stove to low heat. Allow the milk tea to simmer with the lid on for another 5 minutes before removing it from the heat to strain it. Straining is a simple process used to separate particles or solids from a liquid. In this case, we are removing the black tea leaves from the milk tea. Carefully pour the milk tea through a sieve, which is what I'm using in this video, into a container. A cheesecloth will also work for this process. Once all the milk tea is in the container of your choice, add on your top and place in the fridge to chill. For your boba to have a nice sweet flavor, you will need to make a simple syrup. Simple syrup is a sweet liquid made from 1 part sugar and 1 part water. For this recipe, you will need a 1/2 cup or 120 milliliters of water and a 1/2 cup or 100 grams of dark brown sugar. Pour a 1/2 cup or 120 milliliters of water into a cup such as a mason jar. Then add in a 1/2 cup or 100 grams of dark brown sugar. Just wipe that away like nothing ever happened. Use your spoon to stir your mixture until the brown sugar has dissolved into the water, creating a simple syrup. Set aside for later use. The last element of this recipe is our boba. For this, you will need 4 cups or 960 milliliters of water and a 1/2 cup or 90 grams of tapioca pearls. Turning on your stove to medium-high, place your pot on the burner. Then pour in 4 cups or 920 milliliters of water. Bring the water to a roaring boil before adding in a 1/2 cup or 90 grams of tapioca pearls. Stir until the pearls float to the water's surface. Place a lid on your pot. Turn the stove down to medium heat and cook for 10 minutes. During this time, you will remove the lid from the pot and give the pearls a quick stir, placing the lid back on. You will repeat this process every 3 minutes over the 10-minute cooking process. So here we had some technical difficulties with my camera, so I'll explain to you what I did next. After I gave the tapioca pearls one last stir, I placed the lid back on the pot. Then I turned off the heat and allowed the pearls to rest in the hot water for 25 minutes. Okay, back into the video. At this point, your pearls should appear very dark brown, almost black in color. Take your pot off the stove and move over to your sink. Carefully pour your pearl water mixture through a sieve. Rinse the pearls with cold water to stop the cooking process. Then add the pearls into the simple syrup you made earlier. Assembling bubble tea is a very straightforward process. Start by adding a few scoops of boba in your cup. I used 4 spoonfuls, but you can use more or less depending on your personal preferences. Then I added in some ice. Lastly, for my favorite part, pour your milk tea over the ice. Place a wide straw into your drink and enjoy. Thank you so much for reaching the end of this video. If you've enjoyed this video or learned something new, please leave a like, share, and comment down below. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!